Okay, welcome back. I've got my first part of the video done. Hopefully it's uploaded to YouTube and we'll be able to all watch it and hopefully it'll all work out. So anyway, here we go. Safe schools. I talked about this a little bit earlier. Again, if you have any questions, Andrew Harris is your guy there. Make sure you get that done. Okay, redesign dates. We're going to go, the redesign team is going to go to Wichita the evening of August 7th for a meeting on August 8th. And then I believe the plan is we're going to be opened up, our school is going to be opened up to visitors in January. Okay, so we got about 4 or 5 months here to get ready for some visitors and for our facility to be opened up to the public. Personalized PD self-care days. We started this last year, going to continue it this year. So what does it mean? What is going to happen? And when I say 1.5 personalized PD days, 0.5 self-care days, what I want to happen is you're going to be responsible to have 1.5 personalized PD and 0.5 self-care days each semester. If you want to break it down in 9 weeks, whatever you want to do, the 0.5 self-care days, they have to be taken all at the same time. So either a morning or an afternoon, something of that nature, where that is the sole focus, is you're taking care of yourself, getting rejuvenated, re-energized, whatever you need. The personalized PD day, guys, hey, I'm not the expert here. You guys are the content expert. I'm just here to hopefully facilitate you, to help you grow, to put resources and things in place to help you be a better leader in the classroom for our kids. So you figure out what you want it to be. You come to me with an idea. If you want to go somewhere, if you want to see somebody, if you have your own idea and just need some time to work in the classroom, you just kind of tell me. But PD is a choice, and choice meaning the constant progress. It's a forward movement, growth mindset, benefit mindset. We are never stagnant. It is never, our growing is never over. Honoring professionals, again, that's, you guys are the professional. I should be asking you, what do you need from me? How do I help better support you in making you a better teacher for our kids? Ongoing, obviously, there's time for that brain dump professional development that you're going to get on Monday and Tuesday, where it's just boom, 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 boom. Here it is. We got to get it. Everybody's got to do it. But beyond that, what can I do um, for you to be able to apply it, practice, explore, things of that nature? Okay. Individualized, obviously. Um, one size fits all PD doesn't work for everybody. Collaborative, flipped learning, kind of what I'm doing here. How can we share ideas in our vast network of social media technology? It's pretty easy to be collaborative, okay? And then E is energizing. Um, you know, After you're part of the PD, I want you to be ready to go, ready to get jacked up, ready to be excited and make something out of your PD. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. We can talk about it more later, but I just wanted to reintroduce that to you guys. This is kind of the schedule. This is a Monday, Tuesday, Friday schedule. This is still subject to change, but I wanted to kind of put it out here. This vocal thing, we only have our vocal teacher in the afternoons on Monday, Tuesday, Friday. So working around this has been a bit tricky. I think I've got it figured out. If you look at this and your eyes go red and whatever, come talk to me. It'll all be all right. Everything will be all right. Okay. So there's that. There's our Wednesday, Thursday schedule. I know it's a little bit blurry. I apologize for that, but this is going to be the same schedule Wednesday and Thursday. We're not going to flip-flop these core classes in the morning like we did last semester, okay? So there's that. Again, if you have any questions, come talk to me. we're going to continue to work on this and get this hammered out. The handbook. Talk to you a little bit about the handbook, tardies and ASAP. Let me go over here to our handbook. This is our new tardy policy here, okay? First hour tardies, that's going to be in the office. All students tardy first hour will check their phone into the office. And then the first is warning, third's campus or second's campus, third through fifth 1 hour campus beautification. Phone will be checked into the office for that week. 6 through 9 is 2 hours, etc. Hopefully we don't have to get here. Obviously truancy laws apply to this as well. 2 class unexcused tardies, and we already talked about this last spring, but just to reiterate it a little bit. First and second ones, teacher consequence. Third ones, teacher consequence. Teacher calls parent. Kids with 3 or more tardies must turn their cell phone. 2 class tardies must turn their cell phone in the office, and I'll create an Excel spreadsheet to try to keep track of all of this. Once a kid gets on my radar on the third tardy, okay? I know, this is going to be some book work. I know there's going to be some hiccups in it along the way, but that's kind of the way it goes. ASAP, I'm moving back to after school. We tried it over lunch, and I felt like it didn't necessarily have the incentive that ASAP did when it was after school. Okay, so an hour after school on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. That's what ASAP is if they're ineligible. Remember, we have 1 week of probation per 9 weeks. If they're ineligible, if they have any F in any class after that, then they'll be ASAP. Okay, that doesn't mean you guys can't keep kids after school that need just a little bit more time. Okay, but if they are ineligible and they do have their plan of improvement and it's been sent home, and we've dotted all our I's and crossed our T's and communicated with everybody, they'll be an ASAP. Conscious discipline. We decided to go this route, and we're going to do it as a whole staff. Slowly implement this, and I'm going to show you my problem-solving sheet here in a little bit with the help of Michelle. Last year, I've changed a few things that she has sent me on it just to kind of align with conscious discipline, but this is a K-8 system for our kids, okay? And so the 3 states, survival state, safety, connection, problem solving. They got to be in those 3 orders in order for us to reach kids and take them to their maximum ability to learn. These are the skills, the conscious skills embedded in conscious discipline, and these are going to be the skills that I have with our problem-solving sheet that I'll talk about here in a little bit, okay? So conscious discipline is built on these 3 premises. Controlling and changing ourselves as possible and has a profound impact on others. Connectedness governs behavior, and then conflict is an opportunity. Oh man, excuse me. Conflict is an opportunity to teach. So the problem-solving sheet is right here, and I'll share this with you guys. But these are the 7 expectations. This is the sheet that if a kid gets to that point, a kid's been kicked out of your class or you've asked them to leave, they've been a disruption, they're going to have to fill out the sheet. They're going to have to come talk to you about it. Their parents going to have to talk to you, and then they're going to get a visit with me. And these sheets will be kept track of, and that way I can put them in their file kind of as a way to keep track of them. These expectations, you're looking at these expectations thinking there's going to be some of our kids that have no clue what assertiveness is. You're right. I know. And that's why on those Wednesdays and Thursdays, those time with the counselor, some of those skills are going to be taught in that time, okay? All right. So getting to the meat and potatoes. When you have a compelling reason, you can learn anything. And I think our mission here is to continually learn, to continually get better, to reach and inspire every kid every day. You look at those kids right there. That was from the Northwest Kansas Tech visit that they did. You know, we have a vast array of kids, and I'm not going to point anybody out specifically. You know, we have kids from single parent homes. We have kids from homes that aren't even being raised by a biological mother or father. They're being raised by a step parent. We have kids that have been in the hospital on overdoses this summer. We have kids that, you know, are extremely talented in various ways, but still don't have, you know, the complete support at home. You know, we have kids that do come from two-parent homes and are, you know, and are financially sound and emotionally safe and come to here, and they don't need all that extra stuff. So our job is extremely tough, guys, and I'm not saying it's not, but these kids should be our compelling reason. Okay, your kid, my kid, how would you treat your kid in this class? How would you want your kid to be treated by one of the teachers in these buildings? So think about that. Hopefully that kind of sets you up, set your mindset up as we go forward. I want you guys to watch this video. I'm not going to take time to watch it now with you, but I want you guys to watch it. The one thing all great teachers do, and I'll have this video added in on my Google Doc that I share with you, in which these videos are going to be shared with. This guy talks about all it takes is 45 minutes to change someone's life. I would argue that it doesn't even take that long. Okay, it doesn't even take that long. So watch this video, and then there's some things that we're going to discuss and talk about after that. So from the video, 45-minute highlight, or 45 minutes is what he says. I would argue. He says great teachers what? On that Wednesday, that's going to be my question. I want you guys to fill in that blank. Great teachers do what? What are you going to do to show your students that you care? In the video, he talks about care, celebrate mistakes, appreciate differences, relay feedback. Not all feedback has to be negative, not all feedback has to be positive, but relay feedback, and then evaluate yourself. How do your kids act when they come in your class? You know, it's tough. It's tough sometimes. Kids are honest, okay? Is your class a class that they're excited to come to, or are they not excited to come to? Look at your students and what they're telling you. You know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do to make that impact? You do make a difference. What are you going to do to make that impact? This is from John Hattie's research. And again, I just wanted to point out the top thing from Hattie's research. This right here, right about here, is 0.4. That's 1 year of growth. Okay, the top thing is collective teacher efficacy, and we've talked about this in the past. That is a 1.57. If all our teachers are on board together, holy cow, that's almost 4 times growth, the average growth in a year. If all our teachers are on board and think our students can, that's pretty powerful. That's a pretty powerful thing when you talk about that. Okay, I'm going to stop here, record this video, upload it to YouTube, and then we'll come back and talk about 10 daily steps to peaceful success. Thanks for sticking in there with me, guys.